Welcome down to sunny St Andrews. Today I'm about to play golf with some clubs I've just bought from the town of St Andrews. If you've not seen that video, it's on my channel already. I've bought some classics, some interesting clubs, and now I'm going to go and play the course. Now unfortunately, or sadly, I'm not actually teeing up here today on the old course. However, any golf at St Andrews is a blessing. We're going to head over to the Jubilee course, going to play some golf, see what I can play like with these clubs. I mean, there is some absolute classics in this bag. Oh, little bullet. Oh my goodness, that was good. You know what, this is mad about St Andrews. Like, we're walking over the 18th and first hole here at the old course. We've got to wait for guys teeing off the first tee here. We just have to wait for some players playing off down the 18th. And actually, we're actually staying in that hotel, which is incredible, because tomorrow we're going to the Ladies Open at Carnoustie. And this weather is just incredible. Love this place. It is so special. And you might think, what is going on here? This is by the side of the first green of the old course. This is the Himalayas. It's old school crazy golf. Like, all the holes have huge undulations in. If you ever come to St Andrews, well worth coming on the Himalayas. Okay, I think this is the new course on the left, which isn't that new, it's donkey's years old. This is like the clubhouse, which is amazing, the old Tom Morris grill. And then I believe the Jubilee course is on this other side. Right guys, quick reminder of what I managed to pick up in St Andrews. First off, the hat. You like? I'm not sure yet. After that, we've gone TaylorMade 300 Ti driver, 7.5 degrees, that's gonna be a bullet. Callaway Big Bertha Steelhead 3 Plus. Love that golf club back in the day and it's in pristine condition. I picked up another 3-wood as well randomly. TaylorMade Spoon 13 degrees. They're quite similar, but you know, I might hit them different ways. Then I picked up this Ping I2 1 iron. A 1 iron that looks fierce. Then I had a bit of a change of mind in irons. I picked up some Wilson blades to start things off, and I think I was a little bit premature with my selection there. Later on, when I went to that second-hand shop, I managed to find these bad boys, Titleist DCIs, and these are 4 down to sand wedge, and they were 50 quid. Can't complain with that. And I've got a couple of curved balls in there. This one, I actually don't know what I was doing buying this. Still got the label on it. It's called a Niblick. It's made by Tom Stewart of St Andrews, circa 1900, and it's an anti-shank wedge. £100 I paid for that. A bit silly. And then last but not least, the bullseye. Now, before Scotty Cameron became associated with Titleist and Acushnet started making these to start things off, and I think Scotty Cameron took it on. And it's the heavy blade, and I must admit, for such a small putter head, that is an incredibly heavy head. Oh yeah, I forgot to say I bought these as well. All new when they were made. Top Flight XL 2000s extra long. 10 yards longer with amazing feel. And I've got a few backup Pro V1s in there just in case. And I think the one thing I did definitely got a bit ripped off for this bag, I paid 100 quid. But hey, it's vintage, it's cool, right? We're gonna play a handful of holes here on a beautiful evening down here at St Andrews before we go and hit the bars, before we go to Jiggering and have a little pint. Okay, no idea where I'm going, not played this golf course before, but there's only one way to start around the golf. 7.5 degree driver, kick things off. So I don't know if it's just me, but either this golf ball looks massive or the head looks tiny. I suppose it is old school 300cc. Right, come on. Oh, little bullet. Yes, that's what you want on a links golf course, everybody. Oh my goodness. The flight of that, it just came out, whoosh, absolute bullet to start things off. That was epic. I've actually hit one of the best opening drives I've hit for an awful long time. I'm absolutely middle of the fairway. I think this hole's about 360 yards and I'm about 60 yards away from the green. I'm sure that drive landed at probably about 250 yards and it just ran and ran and ran because of the ball flight. Look at this. Or was it the ball? It's 10 yards longer apparently. That's when brands used to get away with doing these crazy claims actually. All right, I'm not going to go anti-shank wedge. I'm going to go with the sand wedge from the Titleist set. Land it a couple of feet short of the green, let it run up. Hop. Sit. Sit. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. It's no Pro V, I'm not going to get the spin, I must admit, but we are putting for birdie on the opening hole already. Just one, not even a hole in, and I'm absolutely loving this. Absolutely mega. And what's great about this putter, I can go this way, or if I fancied a bit of a change, I can go left-handed. We've got to try that in a bit, haven't we? We've got to go left-handed, right? Downhill, right to left, let's open with a birdie. What a way to start the round. Oh, I walked early. I thought it was good. Little left-hand tapping. Par on the first. Let's go. Okay, this next hole, it looks tighter than the first. I'm not going to go driver. I'm going to take this bad boy out. Callaway Big Bertha Steelhead 3+. Honestly, this is when I first started playing golf in around about 97. And I reckon this came out just a few, probably maybe in around that time, or certainly late 90s. And I remember getting the driver to this 3-wood and it looked like a massive head, but it wasn't, it was tiny. It was around the times when you used to get the Callaway biggest Big Bertha, which again to the modern day driver size isn't that big. Proper walk down memory lane this. Right, 3-wood off this, steel shaft. Again, very iconic in the day. This does look like a tight hole. Oh my goodness, that was good. Oh, stop. It was heading towards one of the bunkers, which I didn't think I was going to get near actually. I have picked some cracking clubs. Absolute crackers. I am bang on 100 yards away from the flag. You know what's cool, and again, I used to love this on irons. You don't see it that much anymore. You've obviously got the letter P, pitching wedge, the brand, and then look at that, the loft, 48 degree. I honestly still think brands should do that more often these days. I remember Ben Hogan irons doing it a little bit more recent. Little wedge, slightly into breeze, couple of beautiful bunkers I want to avoid. Oh, and a tree I need to avoid. Hit the tree. Oh. Pushed it, right, missed the green. Not sure if there's any bunkers over there. Okay, so I clipped this tree and it's bounced down to here. Pin high, but a little bit right. Is it time for the anti-shank wedge? Because it might be my most lofted club I've got in my bag. No, it's not. It's not the most lofted. It looks like a 9-iron. We'll save that one. I will hit that, don't worry. But we'll save it for right now. Sit. Oh, too much speed. Beautiful. That felt awesome. As soon as I hit that, like, because it's so unforgiving, you've got to hit the middle. As soon as you do hit the middle, you just know it's going the way it should go. So because it's getting late and it's been a busy day, I'm just going to do a loop. I'm going to do 1, 2, which we've just done, 3 this next hole, a par 5, jump over to 16 and play 17 and 18. 6 holes. This is a par 5, 546 yards. Monster. I need to hit a drive like I hit on the first tee shot. Little bullet with this TaylorMade wood. Oh, I love that flight. Love this wood. 7.5 degrees, it's the future. That came out, honestly, unbelievable. And again, probably like last hole, maybe landed a bit shorter, maybe didn't land much over 200 yards. And then because it's links, it's firm, it's fast, it just went and went and went. I think I grew up in the wrong era. I think if I was in my peak in the 90s, who knows what the future would have been. Majors, Ryder Cups. I guess we'll never know. Honestly, as we get close to this ball, It's right between these two bunkers. And in fact, I'll probably be able to work out how far it's gone. It was 540 yards the hole. At the moment we're at now, we're 240 away from the green. So that's pretty much, that's 310 yards, right? So this has gone around about, in total distance, 320 yards. And the guys gave me this driver from the shop as well. Oh, that's class. Okay, I'm 230 yards away. It's got to be the 1 iron, isn't it? Because I think the 3 woods, both of them, the TaylorMade or the Callaway, would go too long. So we're going to go with this. I picked this up for 50 quid and I think it was a bit cheaper because it gave me a bit of a bargain. Look at that, Ping I2. How good is that? Love it, love it. Right. I don't think I need a full one of these. I think it's just a nice little pokey one. Just need to carry that bunker, I feel. Second shot into this par 5. Run, chase, down the right. Oh, I think that, you know what, I'll be all right. I think it's pin high, but it's down the right hand side. Should just be a little chip from there. I've got to be honest, I caught that thin, I did, but it's down there. Look at this, pin high, driver 1 iron on a 550 yard par 5. I'm gonna have to go sand wedge again. I'm slightly regretting not picking up a lob wedge, but with the clubs I've got in my bag right now, I've got 14 clubs. I suppose I could have sacrificed one of the 3 woods for a more lofted club, but let's just bank it into the bank, let it roll up and down for birdie would be amazing. Simmer, simmer, go in. Oh! Oh! I thought I'd made the big bird. It was a bit pacey, granted, but I thought that was gonna potentially drop for eagle. Oh my goodness, what a story that would have been. Many a story have been written at St Andrews. I think that would have gone straight into the top 5. Come on, Rick, birdie, let's make it. I'm in love. I'm in love with this place, I'm in love with the golf clubs, I'm in love with life. Right, we're gonna jump over to 16 now, 1 under par. 16th, par 4. I kinda wanna hit a club that I've not hit yet. So I think I'm gonna go with a little spoon. This is my other 3 wood. TaylorMade. I honestly do believe I had something similar to this growing up. And this was, well, it's £20 on the ticket, but I think I got it for a bit cheaper. 13 degrees, steel shaft. I don't know the hole. All I'm seeing down here is like a V in the kind of dunes really. So I think, just having a quick look at the course planner. Oh yeah, it's a little dog leg left, right up my street. Now this club is tiny. Almost looks like a hybrid. Okay, come on. I'm under par at the moment. If I can stay under par, don't know. I'd be happy. And the pint would taste a bit nicer tonight. Draw, draw, draw. I think it's okay. I kind of wanted to hit a bit of a swinger, right to left, but I think we might be right rough, not disastrous. Okay, we can see it just in the rough on the right, and you know what? This was the side to miss on, because look left. You're not finding a top flight XL 2000 in there. First slightly off tee shot, but we're only going to be about, what are we now, we're on 16th. We're only going to be about 140 yards in, if that. You know what, it's actually further away than it looks. It's 160 to the front. I'm in a bit of a flyer lie, and as I've experienced so far, this golf course, as Links is, it's bouncy. So I'm going to hit 9, which is probably going to land me 10 yards short, and hopefully run up, get on the green, give us a birdie chance. I'm going to go left hand side of the green on this as well. Oh, he's gone right at it. Simmer. Go, go, go. I'm telling it to simmer, and then I'm telling it to go. Oh, that wasn't far off. If I'd have hit an 8 iron, that would have been perfect. Yeah, I either needed a big generous bounce up the left hand side, or I should have hit 8 iron. Either way, slightly longer putt, but the way I've been rolling this bullseye, I feel pretty confident. Just off the left-hand side, up the hill. Oh, I've smashed it. Absolutely smashed it. Oh, Rick. You know what? Let's go left-handed. Let's utilise the bullseye so I can use both sides. Let's go left-handed. Why not, eh? Just for the fun of it. For par. Does look a bit weird. Oh, thought I had that. I thought I'd nailed it. Go left-handed again on this. Bogey. It might have been silly. I might kind of live to regret that. Back to level par. Right, still only one club in the bag I've not hit, which is the Anti-shank hickory club, which I need to come on to, definitely. Even if I just play the last hole with that club. But next hole we're up to a par 3. I was hoping to maybe hit that club, but it's way too long. It's like 210 yards. Slightly into breeze. Only go 4 iron. Pins at the front. You know what? This was a wise choice switching to these irons. I think the Wilson blades was, like I say, a bit of a too early shout, where these Titleist DCIs have been mega. Right, I'm gonna hit a little low bullet draw into that front left flag. Stay there, stay there, stay there. And then get up. And then get up. Go, go. It's very verbal on that shot, I must admit. I was telling it to get up, go, stop. But I think we're putting for birdie, hopefully. Right, while I've got a minute and there's no one behind me, I'm gonna give this anti-shank club a little bit of a go, because I don't know if I'm gonna get a chance to hit it on the last hole. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try and shank it. I'm gonna try and hit the hosel, which is obviously not a nice shot to hit. I can't even get this tag off. You know what, like I say, it was a bit of a silly purchase, but it's so unique. It'll be a nice little memorabilia. Right, let's see if I can, I'm gonna purposely try and shank it. I'm gonna purposely try and hit what would be the heel of the club, but there isn't any. I mean, I don't know how I would shank it, to be honest. But the way I'm gonna line it up, can I have a look at this? I'm literally gonna line it up from there, where the heel would normally be, and then try and hit it. 3 shots. This looks about the right distance for this club as well. Well, that was severely from the heel and it didn't shank. It's gone absolutely nowhere. I reckon this is like a pitching wedge loft. Let's try again. Come on, really try and shank it. And no word of a lie, look where that ball's gone. Right towards the middle of the green. I promise you, in fact, you can see the mark. Look at the grass stain. Right in the heel. I cannot hit that. I almost back-heeled it. It works, it might be 100 years old, but I tell you what, this club definitely stops the shank. Look at that. Zoom in. Get up there. Get up there. Oh, that's class. You know what, I feel happier now. And I had black pen on that club. I had black marker pen, and look where it's hit. Right, just at the front of the green. We weren't quite on the green, but it wasn't far off. I needed a better strike, to be honest. I'm gonna chip this. My sand wedge, just on that little crest. Slightly left to right, take the break. Let's pop it in and get back under par. Oh, I walked way too early, but it's a nice little chip. I'm getting that confidence back with my chipping. I can feel it. It's increasing all the time. Par it is. Level par still, one more to play. This has been, honestly, you might be able to tell, one of the most enjoyable videos I have ever made on my channel. Absolutely loved it. So as the sun sets down on St Andrews, we're here on the 18th hole at Jubilee, and this has just been epic, it really has. Guys, if you've enjoyed this video, make sure you like it and subscribe if you don't already. And don't forget, in the previous video, I bought that bag of swag to give away, so you can go and enter on the giveaway there. Let's finish in style on this last hole. Let's make it worthwhile. Let's make birdie, eh? I'm gonna hit the driver again, the 7.5 degree. Uh-oh. For right! For right! It was going oh so well. To be honest, that might be on the first hole. I went for something crazy then. I tried to hit a big fade, which is not in my wheelhouse. You know what? That's why I bloody love and hate golf. I'm up here, having the best time of my life, thinking, what a day. And the golf gods look down and go, hold on, don't be getting all cocky. And has forced me to shell one way to the right, and I might have even lost it. Oh, that's frustrating. Golf, eh? Don't we love it? And sometimes hate it. Right, I found it where I thought it might be. First fairway, going back towards the 18th hole, 140 yards, little 8-iron into the green. Get down. I think we put in. Oh.